Good morning and Happy New Year. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your 2025. I would like to talk just a little bit about retirement, not Sarasota Tim way of retiring, but just to give you a little bit of information to start off with if you're thinking of retirement in 2025. Um, I retired at 62. I didn't know about Sarasota Tim, so he didn't have anything to do with my decision to retire. Originally, I really loved working and I wasn't going to, but for some reason I woke up and I said, you know what? I was 50, 59, 60 at the time. I said, I think when I hit 62, I'm going to retire. And I never wavered from that. And then I knew there was a lot of thinking and planning going on in that. I was lucky. I lived in a modest apartment, had no car payment, no bills to speak of, which works a lot. That's one thing I agree with Sarasota Tim. Other than that, I disagree with everything else. Um, let's start off with uh, the money part of Social Security. Um, Here in 2025, if you are not yet at full retirement age, you can earn up to $23,400. So if you retire and you're like me, you say, well, I think I want to work. I'm tired of sitting around. You can make $23,400 a year before they start deducting money. That comes out to $1,950 a month. For if you go over that 23,400, um, they they will penalize you $1 for every two you made. Now, the $1,950 doesn't necessarily mean much. You, I guess what I'm saying is you don't have to only make $1,950 a month. You can make 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, as long as you don't go over that $23,400. Um, Again, like I said, one of the key points to remember, if you earn above the limit, Social Security will deduct $1 for every $2 you made above the threshold. Now, full retirement age. Um, on full retirement age, um, once you're full retirement age, you can earn any amount without affecting your Social Security. Now, reaching full retirement age, this is a little different now. Let's say if you are reaching full retirement age in 2025, for an example, let's say you retired in February. Let's say you're going to reach your full retirement age in June, July, August, whatever. Then you can make 62,160 per year. Now I don't know how many people do that. I would imagine some people do, but I mean, 62,160 a year. That's a lot of money on retirement. That's if let's say in 2025 you're going to reach your full retirement age at some point, then the threshold income is 62,160. If you make over that in a year, um, then they'll deduct $1 for every $3 you made. So, that's not a bad idea either. I mean, 62,160. Now let's take a look at the tables here. At age 62, let's say you were born on the top line. 1943, 1954. Your full normal retirement age is 66 years old. It's 48 months between 62 and 66. Let's just say at a $1,000 retirement benefit, if you retired at 62, it would be reduced to 750. So if you're retired at 62 and you're getting a benefits, let's say of $1,000, you would get 750. They would deduct 25%. Okay, 25%. I think it's like, I don't know, almost $900, something like that. Um, a $500 spousal benefit would be reduced down to 350. The spousal benefit is reduced by 30%. Now, this is what Sarasota Tim isn't telling you. I know on one of his videos, because I did a video of it, he said retire and you'll get $1,700 a month. Retire early, you'll get $1,700 a month. That is false. As you can see by this chart, a person who makes $1,000, he retires at 62, born between these 2 years, 1943 and 1954, he'll get $750. Now, if you were like me, I was born 1955. My full retirement age was 66 and 2 months. So once I reached 66 years old, um, I had until June, and then after that, that was my full retirement age. If you retired early at 62, you would get $741 of the $1,000. All right, your benefits would be reduced to 25.83%. As you get younger from this chart, you can see us getting less and less. Now, let's just kind of think about this for a minute. Even at 750, how many of us can live on 750? Unless you move in with somebody, and that's not good. You know, move in with your son, your daughter, and that just creates a whole new can of worms unless you have to. But I remember when I was planning on retirement, I knew the money I was getting. Um, it was over $1,000. I don't really remember exactly. I do remember it was over 1,000. I could live on that if I was careful, but I wanted to work also. So after I retired, a few months later, I got a call from the company I retired from, wanting to know if I would be willing to work on a part-time basis. Now, um, and I said yes. Um, Now here's something else you have to think about when it comes to retirement is what I talk to them about it before I start working. I'm a veteran. I get my health care through the VA, and I'm very happy with that. I don't pay a monthly fee, a premium. There's no premium. All my doctor visits I don't pay for, and the only thing I pay for is my prescriptions, um, which run anywhere from $50 to $75 a month. So for good health care, and I think the VA is good health care, at least the one I go to. I'm into a couple different ones. I've been to one in North Carolina. It was bad. I did not like that at all. I was glad when I moved back to Ohio. But anyhow, I told them it's just not my Social Security, but it's my VA health care. If I make X amount of money, I would have to pay also my doctor visits. If I make X amount more, then I get kicked out of the health care. So whatever it is, if you're a veteran and you're getting your health care through the VA, or you have other income uh, 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 levels that threshold, I guess, that can hurt you, you have to think about those things too. All right. Also, retirement plans, 401k, and all of these things you have to take in consideration. So I highly suggest don't pay attention to a person on the internet to retire. Don't pay any attention to me. I'm not telling you to retire early. That's a personal choice. That's an individual choice that you have to make. Get a financial advisor that has your best interests. Talk to them. They'll lay out everything your on all your retirements, all your debt obligations, and they'll go through that with you if you're retired at 62. Anyhow, I just want to thank you. I have a video coming up, uh, Sarasota Tim, on a video he did, and I think you'll find very interesting. If you would, please like, share, and subscribe. Have a happy new year, and we'll see you again later today.